Good morning. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I'm Helen and I'm getting a walk in today. I just completed 2 miles of running and training has started. So I'm doing this training module. It's pretty easy. It builds you up into like speed work and miles and running for time or whatever. So for right now, I'm just taking it easy. All right, so today is about getting my routines back in order. Look at the skin, girl. Okay, that's that sweat glow. So today I started with my run walk, and then I'm going to probably hang out again this evening with Christopher. He's enjoying us riding bikes or whatever. You don't have your babies today? No. All right, I had to put my sunglasses on. It's so bright out here. But anyway, I'm getting my routines back in order because first of all, training starts from the inside out. Yesterday, we went riding, bike riding, and scooter riding. So we got a new scooter in, y'all. So today I'm sharing with you all the new TST electric scooter with seat for adults. I think it's perfect for adults or even your teens. The scooter is equipped with a powerful 650 watt peak motor. It averages about 350 watts and it can reach up to speeds about 19 miles per hour. So the battery gives you about a range of about 20 miles. If it's fully charged, I would say about 6 hours if you're continuously riding it. So let's go ahead, unbox it, and put it together. So the setup was really easy. Christopher basically did all the work by himself. He's 14. Y'all know how it is. The boys always want to get into the tools and do their own thing, so I let him. It's pretty much straightforward. You just adjust the handlebars, you lock in the seat, add the basket. Most of the screws are already in place, so you have to unscrew them to screw them back in, which is helpful. So you have to look around and figure out what screw goes to what. It came basically fully charged, so I'm going to go ahead and show you where the charger actually goes. It does come with a key, so you don't have to worry about anybody taking your scooter if you have your key. And yeah, let's take this thing out to the park. So yesterday we hung out at the park. We do this every once in a while. If you follow me on Instagram on my stories, and you'll see us hanging out, riding our electric bikes or even the scooters. The tires on this particular scooter is 12 inches, so it's a little bit thicker than your normal regular like stand-up scooters, which I love. And I love the little basket on it too, so anybody can basically ride this. Most of the kids ride their bikes to school around here because we don't have a bus in our area, but this is a really nice sleek design that anybody can ride. By the way, these tires do absorb bumps pretty well. We went over the bridge a couple times just to see what it felt like, and it felt pretty good. It's a beautiful day this evening. Actually feels really good out here. So we're out here riding bikes and scooters, hanging out, looking at all these birds, just chilling out at the trails. I'm supposed to be running. Starting tomorrow will be my long journey to marathon training. But just out here enjoying the evening. No mosquitoes. I don't know how that goes. So overall, the TST electric scooter with seat is a solid choice. If you're looking for a foldable commuter scooter that combines speed, range, comfort, and practicality, this is a really cool, strong motor scooter. 20-mile range, really dual brakes. It also has a carrying basket. Perfect. It's a great ride for quick errands or just a ride around the park. Definitely worth checking out. The link will be in my description as usual. Let me know if you decide to get one for yourself or for your family. Don't forget the holiday seasons is coming up. It'll be here before we know it. The link will be in the description box. Make sure you check it out. And once again, we had a ball yesterday. I felt like a kid all over again. So when it comes to training or just trying to get myself back on a routine, I always go towards things that are, one, easy to prep, and I know I'm gonna eat it, right? So this week I'm just in the mood for stir fries all week. So they're quick, they're easy. I'll chop up a bunch of stuff. I'll put them in containers, and then I'll just stir fry. And it takes like 5 minutes to stir fry. I'll have a certain type of noodle that I eat every day with it, unless I do the rice. And something simple like cucumber, tomato, like quick, easy, cold salads, juices to drink, tons of water, which I need to refill those or get those refilled, and just a bunch of fruit. So when I do that, it just makes it easier for me to maintain. And so since I'm back to running, and I'm actually have started my official training, you know, I started running last month, but this month, like for real, I'm on a schedule, okay? Oh my goodness, y'all, I'm on a real schedule. My nutrition plays a big part of me running, just taking care of my body on the inside. The lighter I am, the easier the run is for me, the more my gut is in control. Baby, let me tell you, your core and your gut will mess up your running. Don't think it's just your knees, honey, and the weight. It's your core and your guts. Okay? So I'm show you what I got from the Asian market. I went to 99-cent Ranch. The H Mart hasn't been built yet in Sugarland. And I didn't feel like going to Bel Air. Even though it's still one more store I need to go to, I'm not going today. I'll do it another day. So I picked up some maitake mushrooms. I like these either sauteed or fried. They kind of look like fried chicken thighs or something. Anyway, some ginger. I need to make more ginger shots. The weather's changing. Some enoki mushrooms. I got some bean sprouts. Some spinach. So I'm probably gonna make a pho, which is like a soup, right? It just has different flavors, a bunch of ginger and anise, and it's spicy too. I make mine spicy, and I normally eat mine with like tofu or something like that. But if I can make the base of it like a vegetable soup, broth type of situation, then I can just eat it whenever I want to. Girl, let me get this before it falls. Sorry about that. So anyway, it's like almost to me, it's like a vegetable-based soup, but it has like all these different flavors in it. And I can put whatever I want in it when I want it, which is normally like mushrooms and sprouts and parsley, all the things. So I got some fresh produce. I got the green lettuce and the red lettuce. They're always like 99-cent. Yeah, so I got that. And I guess I'll put this up as we go. Because I don't think I'll come back and make pho with you all this week if you're interested. I'll do a quick pho, like on a stove or something. And it's just like a soup base, y'all. It's really simple, I promise y'all. And then you just throw all your stuff in there and just, it's simple because I don't eat meat. Now, if you're doing like a beef pho or a chicken, you have to cook your meat. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so I'll wash this when I get ready to eat it. But truth be told, I was just going to come over here and just chat about, you know, being consistent, creating routines, and all the things. I wasn't even thinking I would do this with you all, but, yeah, I think I'm going to do that today. And then, like I said, I'll wash it as we eat it. I don't have links to a lot of these containers. They are on my Amazon though, so I'll try to remember to grab them because I think we do have Prime coming. So if you want like these containers, then you might want to know like where I got them from. So I'll try to remember to. Am I going to eat this today? What are we eating today? We're doing a stir fry, so we'll probably do the spinach in the stir fry with the enoki mushrooms. I only spent all this stuff at the Asian market was $10.19, by the way. This is why I shop there. People always say, I was at the Asian market. Yes. Yes. So I saw this recipe on, I think it was TikTok. And I'm sure it's probably like a recipe on allrecipes.com where I can actually go find like the written recipe. But I saw this girl make this bread. And I bake, so I can kind of figure it out myself. But she made this bread using the lentils, the red lentils. I think I have red, I have black, I have a ton of lentils, so we'll figure it all out. But she made this bread, and it was supposed to be like a protein bread. And I was like, oh yeah, trying that. Basically, she just took like the lentils that have been soaking overnight so they can be soft, and she took that with like 2 eggs. She had cottage cheese, which eggs, cottage cheese, and something else always makes like a bread. Like you can do like the keto, what do you call those things? Bagels with using cottage cheese and eggs or whatever. So yeah, I'm sure it's kind of similar to that recipe. But anyway, I said to say about cottage cheese. I haven't had this since I was a little girl. Basically, I bought this before and made these like cottage cheese bagel things for Christopher, and he liked the bagels, but he didn't like the egg bites that had the cottage cheese. And I've always, for the last, like, how old is my oldest? My oldest 25. So since he was like 11, 12, we've been making egg bites, like forever. I feel like egg, cheese, and like bacon was like his thing, and I would make these bites. So in the morning, he would just grab them and eat them like on the way, like to school, or with a biscuit or something. We've been doing it for so long, but it's so funny how all that stuff comes back full circle, and it's like very popular. But cottage cheese, Christopher did not like the egg bites with the cottage cheese, so we won't ever do that again. Total at Kroger's was $27, and this can't be it. All right. Now some of the stuff, a lot of the stuff was closed out. I always go to the closeout aisle. I tell y'all that all the time. I don't mind going to the closeout aisle, because honey, yeah, I got some stuff I don't even need. So I found these cookies. These are the vanilla flavored sandwich cookies from Simple Truth. It is the peanut free non-GMO cookie box. These cookies are normally like $3. They had them for 64 cents. They closed them out because they changed the packaging. The packaging looks different. They don't expire to 2026. So I picked those up. I picked these up. These are some popcorn. No, what they call pipcorn snacks. This one says baked not fried, real cheddar cheese, no artificial ingredients. Crystal likes hot fries and all that stuff, and I don't buy it. And he tries his best not to eat it because he knows the red dye is a no here. We're not doing that. Girl found these and was like, I wonder if people like these. So I picked them up for him to try. They won't close out too. And I think, yeah, the expiration says January 2026. So I got him these. I don't know how to y'all know what he says. I think for him, it's just, he just wants a crunch. I don't think it has to be anything particular. He just wants a crunch. Me too. So I got these. I ate some of these in the car, y'all. I haven't eaten yet. And these are it's like, what do you call these? Like Fritos. I was like, oh, these are good with a little sea salt. And you can eat like a bunch. Yeah, so I got them. And then I picked these up, the cinnamon sugar light things. You can't eat a lot of these, but try about them. So anyway, I got some cinnamon raisin bread. This is the sprouted bread. And this one is, it says a low-fat food, 3 grams of fiber, 15 whole grams, something vegan, 4 grams of protein per slice. We'll take that. And only 90 calories. We'll take that. So I got this to snack on. I'm going to put one in the freezer, one in the refrigerator, because you get these from the freezer section. So in the morning, I can just throw peanut butter on it before you go for a run. That'll give you like some carbs and a little protein. Well, give me. All right. So then I saw these King Trumpets were on closeout, but we'll probably eat all this within a day or two. And so I picked those up. You know, these are normally like $4 or $5. And I got some more maitake mushrooms because they were on closeout. I'll probably eat these today. And a stir fry. You can do all this in a stir fry. We can make that real quick. And then I got some baby Bella mushrooms. Throw all this in a pot. Protein. I got him one of these little nasty sticks that he likes. Some gems. And some chickpeas, because y'all know I like to make chickpea salad. I'm not making it today. I know y'all probably sick of seeing me make that, especially if you come from another channel. I make that every week. It just stays in there. I got some sardines for Quest and water as a snack. Yesterday, Christopher made some po' boys with some shrimp And he kept saying, we don't have that bread. But when I do buy the bread, it goes bad because they don't really eat it. So there's some fish over there that is thawing out. And he might have a po' boy sandwich today. I don't know. But either way, I'm going to do the fish for him. And it's probably be like the baked fried edition. Like back in the day when we used to do shake and bake. But it's different now. We got all kind of options to make fish crispy and stuff in the air fryer. So I picked these up. Some more of my favorite thing in the whole wide world is chili oil. I don't know how y'all live without this. I just don't know. I put this on everything. And I'm about to put it on something today. Some organic beets. About to juice today. So let me throw this in the refrigerator, this in the freezer. Girl, let me get a piece of toast. I am hungry. Oh my goodness, child. So let us know down below if you have like a go-to snack or a go-to meal that you know you can eat for a couple of days. That's not going to make you feel like, I'm tired of this, I'm sick of eating this, that you know will help you stay on track. Let us know down below. But no, something's not too complicated, right? Like I'm going to share this cucumber snack thing that I make sometime. And y'all, I can eat the whole container. I could just sit here, eat the whole container. It's like guilt-free, right? And I ain't tripping. And it tastes good. I don't open the refrigerator and be like, oh, they're still in here. No, never. And you know, another one is pico. Girl. But the problem with that is that I'll get tired of eating the carrots with the pico. And I'll want chips. And girl, we don't know how to eat a handful of chips over here. We really don't. So I just put this peanut butter on that bread. I took out the air fryer. Just warmed it up a little bit. So I can go ahead and show y'all everything else I got. And this will be breakfast. I'm currently working on my my dream coffee bar. Just wait. It's coming. Peanut butter's thick. It's hardly no more left either. When you go to Costco or wherever we get this one from, the nut butter, girl, it's like nothing in here. I eat peanut butter. Okay, just so you know. All right, we're back on track. Picked up some grapes. These are not the grapes. I'd rather moon drop grapes. One, if you know, you know. You've been around, you know. At one point, that's the only grape I would eat. I don't mind the green grapes because sometimes I juice them with cucumbers and ginger. So green grapes. And then if I'm running and it's hot, I'll freeze these the night before so I can kind of eat on them as we run. Like they're just very refreshing, cold pops of like, it's better than ice, okay? I'll say that. All right, so I got that. Some tomatoes. Because my tomatoes that are outside are all green. I can't do nothing about it right now, okay? At all. I did pick up some pops. These are like the Aldi poppies. Let me show you what they are. I picked up the raspberry rose. I think they have the same flavor as poppy. They're just called pops. This one is the cherry lime, strawberry lemonade, lemon lime. Okay. Then these are supposed to be like maybe like a Lonnie or something like that. These are energy drinks. Probably has a bunch of stuff I ain't supposed to have, y'all, but this is just like that. If I have to, I can. Anyway, this don't have no sugar in it, right? No sugar, no sodium. Anyway, blue raspberry. I picked up this one. This is pineapple and star fruit. And then I picked up this one, which looks just like, or reminds me of that other one, peach. So, we shall see. Let me know if you tried those from Aldi or not. I want to say I tried this peach one before. I don't remember how any of this stuff works, y'all. By the time I only do something like this if I know it's like 6 miles or more. Or like when I would be dreading to go to the gym early in the morning. It would be like, oh, let me, you know. But I've gotten to the point, girl, the coffee I drink now, with the protein, I don't even need this stuff. But I saw them, it was like $1.25. Let me grab these for just in case, because training started. So bananas, I'd rather get bananas from Jovi's, but I got these from Aldi. I'll probably still end up going to get bananas from Jovies. I got some moonlight plums. Look how good they look. My mouth watering. Christopher asked for cheese. Girl, I don't even know why. He barely eats it. We could probably end up throwing this away. Oh, but I got it. He must be making a sandwich today. A ton of these big old ghetto cucumbers. Y'all know how I feel about cucumbers. I rather them from outside, straight from the garden. I like that flavor of cucumber, but I don't have none. I don't have any. And it's hard to grow cucumbers year round. Like, it's just, yeah, we just cannot. So, I'm trying to grow some now, actually, before the weather changes. Some more peanut butter. Not the one I really like, but I'll eat it. This can of jalapenos we get every month because we eat them. Sometimes I just take the juice that's left over in the container and I'll chop up carrots and I'll just sit my carrots in there or some beets. Ew. And the juice from the jalapeno. Yeah, anyway, some snap peas because I'll eat these with guacamole instead of chips. I know I will if I make the guacamole, which I need to go get some avocados. Some onions. I'm a red onion girl, but sometimes I will go with the yellow when I'm making these Asian dishes. I got some Honey Crisp that I'm about to juice up real quick. I got these blackberry faux sparkling waters. Same thing, 000 all the way down. Colorful peppers. Oh, and I did pick this up. I picked this up the last time I went to Aldi. It says full flavor, high protein, fat free, Dannon light plus fit. 80 calories, 80 calories, 12 grams of protein, 0 fat. Girl, first of all, what's this flavor? Let me tell you. This one is caramel apple pie. This is so good. I don't eat yogurt like that because it kind of makes my stomach hurt. I don't really eat dairy like that a lot. I tell y'all that. Yeah, but I'm about to have this because this was good. Nothing happened last time. I'm just saying, let's put this stuff away. Oh, these gonna be good. I've had these containers for quite a while, so they are still available on Amazon. Originally, I got all my containers from Costco back in the day. I kind of went from the plastic to more of the glass, but when it comes to like stuff like this, that's not going to last no more than like 3 days in my fridge. Sometimes I put in these containers and sometimes I just throw them right into the fruit crisper jar because they're not going to last long. And when I take them off of the stem like this, it's easier for me to grab, toss them in the freezer, and I can my little travel bag that I use for running. It's like a silicone bag and freeze some, or then just kids just open the fridge and just grab them. We wash them, they're already clean. They're easy to grab. I kind of feel like when fruit is clean or vegetables are clean and they're pre-prepped, you're more apt to eat them. You know what I'm saying? So this container does have a little tray underneath and it will collect all the extra moisture. Same for the apples. Anytime we buy pears, nectarines, plums, I don't care what it is. Oranges, I normally just wash them and throw them in a jar. That way they can grab them. So this is the easiest, most healthiest salad that you can make. It's basically cucumbers, any color peppers you want, the sweet peppers like the bell peppers. You can also add a jalapeno if you want. I don't do that because I'm going to use the red chili oil. I normally add like the purple or red onion along with garlic. But this time I'm just keeping it real simple with the cucumbers for that crisp, cool taste. And then I'm not adding any herbs or seasoning because I'm telling y'all the chili oil does it all. I normally buy that ginger from Newman's Own dressing, and I will add that in there too. But I totally forgot that at the store this time, but it's all good. I've showed this a million times, so if you've seen it on the other channel, I'm sorry, y'all. It's my favorite. It's easy. Sometimes you just don't want to try something new. Sometimes you just want to stick with what you know what works. I know when I have a craving later on in the day and I want that little salty little something, I can grab this and not stress about wanting to eat chips or popcorn all the time. I can just grab this. It's going to satisfy like that crunch from the cucumber, that spicy bite from the chili oil, and then of course just all the burst of flavors is just amazing. This is one of my favorite raw meals too, so when I'm eating raw or doing like a detox, y'all, I make so much of this. This is crazy. Put in the comments your quick recipe. If you have a cucumber salad recipe you want to share with us, that's a healthy, quick, easy, delicious recipe. I am going to add tomatoes to this too. So back in the day, I used to do the cucumber. No, it's not cucumber. We used to do tomatoes and onion, like that type of salad. I'm sure a lot of y'all do that too with Italian dressing. But I kind of like just took it up a notch by adding bell peppers and that spice. The spice from the chili oil just takes the cake. I'm going to say this because somebody's going to ask, why don't I put all this stuff into a food processor? I don't like mush food unless it's going to be like a salsa. I like fresh chopped vegetables. I don't like when it's mushy. And so when you take tomatoes that are like juicy and small, even the bigger tomatoes, if you don't take the inners out, you're left with a lot of liquid. And I don't like tomato liquid. I don't know how to really describe it. I just like the crispness of the vegetables. So I do this, and then I'll squeeze out the juice and I'll toss into the container. And I do this for all our picos and all of our salads. All right, so as you see here, we are sauce junkies here. We have a ton of sauces. I already had one. I didn't realize, but the other one was on sale at Kroger's. That's why I picked it up. That one's about empty. This tahini is almost gone. I get tahini from Home Goods all the time, so I'll make sure I put that on my list. This is one of my favorite things for sushi. And what else we have in here? Oh, yeah. This is really good, y'all. If y'all can find this at the Asian market, get it. We will be using it for our hot pot real soon, okay? And then, of course, wasabi, and then my ginger. Love ginger. Love the taste of ginger, whether it's in juice or in our meals. I'm adding 2 scoops. You might hear some kids in the background. The boys are playing video games, so y'all know how that goes. But, yeah, I'm doing 2 scoops, really nice heapings. Normally, I do like 3, y'all. So what I'll do is I'll let this sit basically overnight. You know I'm going to eat something today, but it's supposed to sit overnight, and then we eat it the next day. So I'm sitting here editing this video, y'all, and my mouth is watering. This don't make no sense. Okay. Anyway, back to the video. This is so freaking good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, y'all gotta make this. You have to make this. Alright, I normally use a dressing for this, but it's like a ginger dressing. I don't have any. So, I think I'm just gonna pour this, like a teensy bit of this. Because I know it's gonna be, it just amplifies the flavors. That's all it does. But y'all, this is so freaking good. Just try it. Let me know if you ever tried it. It's like a spicy cooling sensation. Like, it's crazy. I'll let you have a bite. Okay? Oh my God. Alright, so I'm using these veggies just to chop and prep, whether I use them for a salad, cooking this week, soups, it doesn't matter. Sandwiches, wraps. This is what I'm going to use. I'm going to chop and prep it. So let me know if you chop your veggies, you prep everything when you come from the store. That way during the week it's just easier for you. We do, because this just makes things so much easier. Let's get into the stir fry. I am going to use the inaki mushrooms, the yellow onion, red onion, purple, whatever color, honey. This spinach, which wasn't nothing. I don't know why I bought one bundle of spinach. What was I thinking? So anyway, I'll go back and get my 3 or 4 tomorrow. I'm tripping. They were 99 cents too for the first ones. It's crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and chop all this up and get this into a pan. I just use olive oil. Sometimes I use the sesame oil. I'm not in the mood for that flavor right now. If you know, you know, it's a very robust flavor. But I am going to add all the veggies to the oil and just toss it in real quick. I didn't even feel like pulling out the wok. I'm just, no ma'am. We just going to put this in here so we can eat. Also, I did not chop up garlic this time around. I am growing a ton of garlic in my garden, and I don't want the garlic to start to bulb. So what I do is I cut the greens, and we always use the green tops for all of our seasons, or when we're cooking. So I am going to go ahead and add the maitake mushrooms to the inaki mushrooms, a little bit, a pinch of salt, not a lot, and then I'm going to just toss this around until I can go ahead and start adding my sauces. I'm using the vegan oyster sauce. I don't know. Listen, I go to the Asian market, y'all. Go up and down the aisles, and I buy whatever sound like it's gonna taste good. And this one tastes so good to me. It's real thick. That's why I don't use a lot of salt, because there's a lot of sodium in these sauces. I also use the hoisin sauce. I stopped using soy sauce a while back, and I really love the flavor of this. It's a little salty, a little sweet, but mainly kind of like a, I can't really describe it, y'all, but it's really good. It's thick, and so you don't need a lot, just enough, and you're good. I'm adding the bean sprouts as well, just for the extra little crispness to it. Y'all know I love bean sprouts, especially in my pho. All right, so I am done with a quick like pasta stir fry. It's just really quick and easy. I even did the noodles. I'll show it to y'all in a bowl in a minute. I'm probably gonna eat some. I'm not even really hungry after eating that bread. But I am gonna go ahead and make me some juice. So I have some cucumbers, beets, um, a lot of ginger, okay, and some apples. So I do need to slice these apples, but I'm gonna use the large hopper. I don't know if they still have these available or not. I need to look it up because I know it was a limited time. They had the extra large juicer on sale with the Nama J2 XL, right? And it had the hopper and the large pitcher and pulp container. I just don't know if they still have any because I know it was a limited time until they were gone. So, um, yeah, so let's go ahead and make us some juice, honey. Let's put all this in here. So I went with the golden beets this time because y'all know golden beets are like my favorite. I love golden beets. Like, I don't know, it's just something about them. And I love them with apples. So whether this the red or the golden, I'm going to probably juice with apple or pineapple. But for the golden, I really, really rather apple. And for the red beets, I love a good old pineapple. Okay? Girl, sometimes when you have your recipes that you just really like, you just stick with them. And that's basically it. So I'm thinking this will last me a couple days. I had one today that left me with 4. That means I can either have one later on for dinner with like a salad or something. But mainly I'll drink like 2 of these a day. These are 16-ounce juices, so they're pretty big. They're not the small glasses. And packed with nutrients, antioxidant, vitamin C. This is really good, especially beets are good for your blood, heart health. And anytime you can get these type of ingredients in your body, listen, the season's changing, so when it comes to ginger or anything citrus like your oranges, you need to get this into your body now before the season even arises. Now, if I added any greens to this, I would definitely add lime to help with the boost of vitamin C. But I did add lime this time, and it's fine. I'll make sure to add it next time because it does help for you to absorb all of the nutrients in your juices. And y'all, this was so good. This was good. Can y'all believe just 2 years ago, maybe a little bit more, this used to be full of liquor. I used to drink so much wine every week. Now it's once here and there. And yeah, I've definitely changed my life. All right, y'all. So I'm finally sitting down to chill out. It's still kind of early, though, because I got my day started early. But if you want more information on the scooter, definitely check out the link down below. They have other scooters, too. So if your kids are like mine and like our kids in our neighborhood where we live too close to have a school bus, so a lot of kids ride scooters to school, like I said. Definitely check it out. Really good pricing. Holiday season's coming up. Prime, all that good stuff is coming up. So definitely check it out. I'm about to eat some of this. It's the noodles. I did go ahead and add the noodles. And normally, I do the noodles separate and just put the stuff on top. We just mixed it all together. And I'll tell you, those mushrooms are so good. If you haven't had the maitake mushrooms, you want to try them. Use the, if you like spicy, the hoisin sauce mixed with the red chili oil. That is so good. So I don't really use soy sauce anymore that much. I don't even buy it anymore. And as you see, I don't put a lot of like seasoning or anything like that on the vegetables when I cook them. That spinach cooked down to nothing. It'll like little specks of parsley in my bowl. And you can add a little liquid to it, broth if you want, to make it more of like that soupy. Some people like those noodles like that. These are the noodles I buy. So I get these. I think these come from Costco, but I've gotten these other places too. But these are the noodles I buy. And then sometimes I get the rice noodles. The flour noodles are my favorite. They're just more fattening. And anyway, so this week is all about what's easy, what's quick and easy. It'll probably be a ton of stir fries, a ton. I'll be going in and out the garden. Last week we did a bunch of mixed greens from the garden with cornbread and mushrooms. Baby, we tore that thing down. I was like, Christopher was like, when is the mustard greens gonna be growing? I was like, yeah, they ain't growing fast enough, right? It's still hot, that's why. But we have some growing, it's not growing fast enough to keep up with how we like to eat them all the time. So anyway, I'm about to eat this. Y'all just ate 2 of those cookies. They were so good, okay? And chill out, clean up my kitchen, which is not that much to clean because I like to clean as I go. I just had to take the trash out and wipe down counters. That's about it. And start filming my thrift haul. Okay, the actual, try on. You see this jacket back here? Y'all remember I thrifted that? Girl, long story short, I don't even know if I can wear it out. I'll tell y'all about it later. But anyway, I'm about to go. I'm drinking on one of my juices now because we're focusing on gut health, right? And natural energy and heart health when it comes to running for sure. And so I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all do actually leave me a comment of what is your go-to when you're just trying to get back on track. What's your go-to, okay? And getting back on track sometimes just looks like going for an evening walk, even if it's with your kids and that's just you alone. Because yesterday I was going to go for a walk and I was like, I'm going to ride my bike. And Christopher was like, well, I'm going to get on the scooter. And I was like, well, let's go. Then when I got on the scooter, it was all kiki and giggles. Because, whatever. I had me a good time. Even when the ladies walking was like, y'all so funny. And I was like, I know. This Gary, me and my kids, we're funny. Anyway, so I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm so grateful that they were able to send that scooter out to us. And like I said, it's linked down below. What else is linked? The Nama J2 is always linked in my link tree. Anything y'all want to know. The sale, I think, is still going on the green stalks too. the warehouse sale. So if you haven't gotten one, girl, this is like the cheapest they've ever been. Like, go get that. You can use my code HelenH to save on those containers, honey. Go get them. And the colors are fabulous. Start growing your own food, friend. Why you not growing, right? Why are y'all not growing your own food? That's what I want to know. I'll see you on the next one. It's so much more to do today, plus schoolwork. Peace and blessings.